Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Business Elite. And normally in between episodes a lot happens, as you may have noticed. Like between the second to last episode we were in here, and then we were, last episode we were in here with this sudden stuff being made. Now it may be quite obvious to you that nothing has really changed. And the reason for that is because nothing has changed, because I'm basically recording this straight after the last episode, even though it's going out 2 weeks later. But to be perfectly honest, I wanted to record making this armor, and I wanted to make this armor now, so I didn't want to spend 2 weeks basically worth of my time on this map whilst not having this armor, because that is what I would have to end up doing. First thing I want to do here is just fill this up with a bit of hydrogen, so we can, fly more infinitely. And I did a basic little bit of math. Hopefully it's all correct. But basically, in order to make this, as I've previously said, we need to have 24 fluxed armor plating, so 24 of these guys. Now each one of these is made up of 6 fluxed electrum nuggets, as you can see, 1 fluxed electrum ingot, and 2 flux crystals. Now, a flux crystal is 1 diamond plus 200 destabilized redstone. Fluxed electrum ingot is basically it's pyrotheum dust plus 2 fluxed electrum blends, and electrum blend is just electrum blend plus 200 millibuckets of destabilized redstone, and that is basically it's just gold dust and silver dust. So basically I worked out as a whole the bare bones of this current thing to make is 20 gold dust, 20 silver dust for the electrum dust or the electrum blend. Then we need 10 redstone, 10 pulverized coal, 10 sulfur, and 10 blaze powder to make the pyrotheum dust. 176 redstone after that to work with the magma crucible to put in the fluid transposer, and 48 diamonds in order to make the flux crystals. So as you may be able to see, I have gold ingot, silver ingot now to work out what else we need. So we need 10 of that, 10, and we got coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sulfur. I don't know if I've got enough. I do, and I have a lot of ore anyway for it, so that would have been fine anyway. And we need to see if I got enough blaze powder, which I do. I think that's the imp skin thing I made, right? Oh no, I thought I made an imp skin helmet because I had some spare and it had enchantments on it, and I felt like disenchanting it because it's pretty cool. Except it, only puts durability down a bit, so I still have. Yeah. Oh, I don't actually have it in here. I might have destroyed it. So now we need 100 and let me just get a calculator. I don't know how much is 176 divided by, minus 64, and then minus 64 again. I can't do the quick way of like pressing the minus button because that is my record button, which I've done before. That's how I always accidentally record, which is a bit of a pain. Diamond. We need 48 diamonds, so to do that we need to do that, and off we go to the make what we need to make. So pulverizer, don't need to send it anywhere, so we're gonna just do that. We don't actually have to worry about secondary output, and I don't think there is any secondary output to would help if it didn't have so many recipes. What the hell? Actually, to be perfectly honest, what am I doing? Let me just quickly throw those in. I realized these can go, I'm pretty sure, into an induction smelter, and upon doing so, or an alloy smelter, sorry, and upon doing so we'll just make electrums. Oh no, actually we need the electrum blend, don't we? Oh, that is the pain there. So I am actually incorrect on my assumption that I had to do that. Jumping the gun is what that is. I might actually go for the sickles, maybe. Flux-Infused Hammer, that might be quite good as well. That just means we can have a hammer for all the X-Nilo stuff. Basically meaning we can have an infinitely powered thing, which who doesn't want infinitely powered stuff? Exactly. who doesn't want. I'm gonna do the coal quickly, so then I can put those 20, these 20 in. I don't know. I poked my screen to try and show you. I was like, oh, they'll be able to see my finger hit the screen, but you can't. But yeah, I'm gonna put these in, and upon doing so, I'm gonna also that goes like that. I'm gonna make the pyrotheum dust. Makes 2 per 1. We need, you know, well, we need 40 flux electrum ingots in total because the 144 flux electrum nuggets goes into 16 flux electrum ingots exactly, which is really, really good. So we need 40 in total. One of these does 2. So yeah, that happens. So once these are done, we can make it into that. So let's just put those together. Electrum blends, 40 of them. Then we need to go to a magma crucible. We need to go to there. And basically wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on topping this up. Actually just wait until all this is gone, because all of it is going to be used anyway. And then I'm gonna see you back once that's all done, because this is gonna take a while. Okay, so all of that is done. Now we have 40 flux electrum blend, and we have 96,000. No, 9,600, not 96,000. That's a lot more than can fit in there. Yeah, 9,600, which should be enough for 48 of these diamonds at 200 millibuckets per one to go through on. So I will leave that to go there, whilst we're going to go to the induction smelter and throw this into here. I actually need to upgrade all these as much as I can. I might actually have multiple machines, like one for just like for example the pulverizer. I might just make one that's like really fast, like this one, which I won't use the redstone on, but I might make one that is like this one, for example, that is less fast. It's not as fast, but it is you know, higher chance of getting a secondary thing, so I can use that for, like, for example, if I would ever use actually no, I wouldn't do it for ferrous, because you just put that in induction smelter with some cinnabar, but you know, the redstone would, you know, take priority there because it would have cinnabar, which means we could go for the amount of ferrous we have, which is 557. I actually don't, you know, really touch it until I've got enough cinnabar, and to be honest, I get more than I always have more cinnabar, not cinnabar, I always have more ferrous than I do cinnabar, but the time that I can do cinnabar and then ferrous, as soon as that gets to like 577, that is the moment, let's actually just get some redstone, but that is the moment at which I'm just gonna put them all into an induction smelter. And actually, there is a way you can actually there is a kind of a system you can do with witch drops. In here currently, I have the Enderman, and the reason I have the Enderman is so that I was able to get that Enderman head for our wireless charger that we needed to make. But in here, you'll see I have a witch one, which is actually the first one I ever got. And if you know, had a large system where witches were spawning, or even if you got an Ender IO one, I think you can set it to like spawn witches, but if you were to do that, you could, because witches drop redstone as a drop, you would be able to use that redstone, and once you have 16 redstone, you can actually make redstone ore. So if we go into here, for example, go into here, you can smelt it, you can put in redstone, blah 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 blah, combiner, which I think is the what I was planning to go there. You can use 16 of that to turn that into an redstone ore, which can then be smelted or whatever into 6 of those. So 3 redstone ore will turn back into 1 with a 25% chance of cinnabar. However, you know, I would have a higher chance. Plus, we'd be getting free redstone anyway. I don't actually know if there's any other way of making redstone as just general. Possibly not. Oh, if we could maybe get a lot of copper and iron oxide, or a lot of dust, in theory, we could do that. Or bees, you never know. But you know, if there was a way we could make a lot of diamonds, not diamonds, redstone, which we have a lot anyway, to be perfectly honest. Did I actually put those in? Yeah, I did. We have a lot anyway, just in general. I might actually just fill this up and leave it. like, look how much redstone we have, plus the 1,000 blocks, which is like, that's like 9,000 redstone right there. Because math, and 9 is a block, and there's over 1,000 of them, because that's how maths works. Have these come through, flux electrum ingots. Now what do we need to do? Turn those into 16 there, and these 16 can turn into flux electrum things, or flux electrum nuggets. Now we just have to wait on the diamonds, or the flux crystals, so I'm just going to wait on them, and I'll see you once they're done. Okie dokie, so we now have 48 flux crystals, and during that time I kind of sorted out my digital miner. It seemed to be a bit buggy, but it should be fine now. It's all just going into a chest, which I can pick up later. But yeah, now we have all of these. We can now make a crap ton. We should be able to make 24 of these things, and there we go. I don't trust myself with... oh, actually, I don't trust myself with doing it within the crafting thing, because I feel like I'm going to make multiple of ones that I don't want, or multiple like chest plates, for example. Oh, these things are charging up fast. So actually, something I want to wanted to test out is, do they charge when they're on our body? Yes, they do. That's good. So currently, we now have, well, actually, how much does this do in general? This does, yeah, it does up to 10, it looks like, and I'm assuming the way it makes it happen is, let's just go and get something to attack us a moment. Hopefully not creeper. Probably not creeper. Let me just kill this guy. Oh no, I don't want lag in a creeper's face. That is not ooh. Okay, I think Pam's Harvest Craft has had a bit of a bug. Might have been due to the changing of versions, but I want you to hurt me. So the way this looks like it's doing it is it's, yeah. So it's taking power from what we have, and it looks like with the way it is currently, power isn't being like taken from the flux capacitor, because you have to be holding the item for that to happen. Now if we go back to our base, and actually that's a point I can kind of test my my theories up here. Yeah, so there it doesn't seem to be too much of a height thing. Either it is 24 and this is about 20 going up, but yeah, that looks like, you know, might be a good thing. And now we're gonna have to have this on for the time being, but that is going to be something that we use in the future once well, there's 3 ways of flying that I know of currently in this mod pack, and that is the way we're currently flying. There's jetpack, the genetics way, and also there's a way which we can get some wings, and to get these wings, you know, there's 5 different versions. You know, the versions don't matter, they can be interchangeable, but the main point is the fact that you know, as you can see, it just depends on what's on top of here. So you can get invisible wings. These are invisible, so you can't see them. These are feathery wings. These are fairy wings, dragon wings, and golden wings. So to make it, obviously you need 4 gold, you need 2 unstable ingots, and a nether star. And as you can see, you can sort of add the 2 little things at the top here to each version to be able to change it, if you want to. But that requires us to get a nether star. That's peaceful only. There's only one way. Well, there's that, but I think helium is only obtainable. No, there's some. Oh, actually, you can possibly get helium from there then. But yeah, basically, I think it's one of these components here. I'm pretty sure it's helium. You can only normally get from a nether star in general. So it's a bit of a pain. That means we have to go and kill the wither, and that is actually something we could do. I think to end off this episode, I think we're gonna go kill a wither, or attempt to. So what we have is we have some armor that takes the majority of the damage. We have over armor technically from this thing, I'm gonna prefer it to be day, I think. Let me just close some stuff. The only pain is that it is lagging currently. Oh, those are just the achievements I got from the last episode. Now, luckily I'm underground, so if he does get loose, it's not too much of a problem. However, I do want him far away. Now, actually, coming to think of it, the best sort of place to do this would be in a crater like that. That's currently got my digital miner in, so I don't really want to do it there. But thinking about it, this is probably the best place to do it because, I mean, think about it. The whole idea of it is pretty good. We could actually technically bring a Tesseract and a wireless charger to this. I think that'll be pretty cool. You know, that's actually a good idea. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so we can bring a Tesseract, which connects to our power. Oh my god, the amount of lag. I don't know what the lag is being caused by. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of annoying me. So if we're gonna do a wither battle, I might have to restart Minecraft. Let me just quickly check again. No, it doesn't seem to be anything specific. Let me get back home, and then what we can do is bring a Tesseract and a wireless charger with us. So I think they have a spare Tesseract. Possibly not. I was gonna say, oh, why don't I take that one? That's behind there, but I can't really do that. You might have to take the Tesseract from down here. Or do I have a spare Tesseract in one of these? I think I do. I do. So that's the spare Tesseract, and then we're gonna have to take the wireless charger from behind here. Go steal this quickly. Let's just do that. Let's not put it back to get. Actually, I'm gonna just because I actually lost a block. It looks like. Oh, did I kind of ruin that one then? Let me do that. There we go. So then we can put that back in later. Tesseract we do have, that we have, wireless charger, this is gonna be a good idea, I think. I hope it's a good idea. Also, I was gonna say I might need a bow, but I just realized, because I haven't fought the Wither in a very long time, I thought this, because there's a point where it doesn't let you shoot him with a bow anymore. I thought it was the other way around, where you had to shoot him with a bow. And I don't have a bow, which was going to be a bit of a problem. Oh my god, loading in. I'm actually going to stop recording a second until I get there and see if I can sort out what is going wrong currently. So I'll see you once I'm at the intended place. Okie dokie, so I have actually restarted the clients, and seems to still be a bit buggy, but what we're going to have to do is, because of the way that the Wither actually does this, what I think we're going to have to do is just dig down a few blocks, put our Tesseract here, hope that it is got the correct thing, receive energy. I don't know if it'll, yes it will, okay. So we're going to just replace these blocks here, hopefully that keeps all of our stuff charged. How about we find out, let's do that. Keeps everything charged up. Looks like it does. It's a bit of a pain that our hearts just went down there. But yeah, now to put these here. This spider is somewhere. It's gonna slightly annoy me. But yeah, basically, I think we have to be wearing the entire suit for it to really have any effect. But hopefully, well, by killing the Wither here, we can actually set ourselves up to have some wings in the near future. So, hopefully, there we go. See how easy that is with us. This sword is overkill, to be perfectly honest. I might end up trying to get another wireless charger and just having this as sort of my battleground, or just a battleground in general, being created with the wireless charger in hand or in idea. But yeah, basically now we got our nether star. What can we do with our nether star? We can make a nether star generator, lucradite block, beacons, porter spawner, those are pretty good. Chunk loaders, they are okay, and some wings as well. Actually, come to think of it, I was going to say it's not really that much worth doing that with the thing. Let's take these two back. To be perfectly honest, we didn't really need them, which was kind of surprising. I think the reason this place is so laggy is there's 3 of these massive trees, which generally aren't too useful in general. But yeah, like the wither is down. I think we're gonna have to try and find the end kind of soon. Not like incredibly soon, but yeah, hopefully kind of soon. Because, well, I don't want to do it straight away because I want to be able to fly before I'm able to do that. Speaking of which, we've got a diffusion sigil, which means we can make some unstable ingots. What I probably would end up doing is make some semi-stable nuggets, because then I don't have to worry about the whole thing. But I need 18 diamonds for that, so bit of a pain, but I'm sure we could deal with it. Speaking of which, diamond-wise, we got 24 nether diamonds. So why don't we go and put those in a pulverizer, because if we put these in a pulverizer, as I previously said, guaranteed 5 diamonds. Actually, no, let's put them in. Let's get 48 of them, and let's mine them. Let's see how many we get. And also, we got a miniature yellow heart, so the good thing with that is that we can make one of these. So, throw that in there. We actually have, because I actually have a spare of these. Gonna have to sort this out a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this. Make a golden apple, and let's make one of these. And I think we actually have to go in here to place it. And let's go get some steak. Let's set ourselves up to heal. Hopefully we can get. Yeah, there we go. So now what we need to do is we also, well, the hope is to kill the wither a couple more times, 9 times at least, and hope that we can also get some miniature hearts. I actually think miniature hearts you can actually make. Yes, so if we kill the wither, what is it, 9, basically 18 times, we can guarantee that we're going to have enough hearts to have full health, which is something I might do off camera. I actually checked my wither skulls. I don't have enough to do that by far, but you know, maybe something we can sort out in the future. I was gonna say, no, you can't do that. I was gonna say, could you enchant Tinker's construct stuff, but you can't. I remember. There was something else I was gonna do. Oh, actually, yeah. What I'm gonna probably do is, since I have actually a lot of enchantment tables set up, or just generally from one of those dino places, we're gonna. Oh, we need a sacrifice as well, so we need a safari thing, don't we? So we need no light as well. So let's go here, maybe. I think that's it, if I remember correctly. Has a redstone circle, alternate circle placed on dirt, can see the moon, has sufficient natural earth, must not be lit by outside sources. That'll be the sun. And sacrifice must be made at midnight. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I think quickly. Well, actually, we have. Oh, actually, that shovel. Where's that shovel that I had? Did that have silk touch? No, it didn't. Looting and fortune. My potion of hunger. Where did I get that from? I have no idea. Maybe silk touch. I think what we're gonna have to do is that. So safari net. We actually have a pig safari net, but I am going to go with just a single-use one. Let's get a pig. Oh, 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 oh. Mother spider. I think I've seen one of those before. I think it was a while ago though when I had no ability to actually even try and kill it. So I think what we're going to do I have any torches on me? Yes I do, so that's going to help us a lot. But we're going to be able to maybe make those wings today, I think. Because we're going to have enough diamonds definitely by the end of all this. And then we just have to pick up some well, we don't even have to pick up the cursed earth, but I'm going to pick up some cursed earth because what a brilliant way to make mob essence, basically. Oh, oh, God, get away from me. But yeah, basically, I might set up some grinders after that and just, you know, get some mob essence, basically. Might be a good idea. So yeah, but I need to set up a weird, that'll be a weird setup, I think. Mother spiders, really? What is it with you today? Must be made at midnight. Oh, this is where I wish I had E too. God damn it. Oh, my portal. I genuinely thought my portal was a a witch for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up here. You know, deal with it as it comes. As long as we get at least one cursed earth, I think we're fine. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, spread over here. But you know, we've got those torches, so we can sort all that out. We shouldn't need any more than one since it spreads, so that's fine. Now we just have to wait till midnight. Might have to get a clock. Might make a clock. Let me just make a clock. Clock. So then we can actually like properly tell. Clock. Can you make that out of bronze? Oh no, aluminium brass. I don't think clock has any other uses in this world. Overclocker in advanced genetics. Control unit. Getting you distracted so you can get killed. That's another one. We'll put that rose bush back there. The reason I have that rose bush is because I just used like full stack, like 3 stacks of bone meal on it, because obviously I wanted to get more of it. Because if you bone meal it, it gives you more, basically. You basically bone meal it and it gives you. Oh, you have 40 health. That's why, plus armor. So that's why I couldn't kill you. It basically gives you, you know, if you right click it, it will give you a load. Like I had no armor. That's good. Like for every bone meal you put onto it, it will drop 1 plus keep the original. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm also trying to like wait for it to be midnight. Oh, the hell was that? Did he have like a fishing rod? I think he may have had a fishing rod of some sort. Especially since he dropped fish. Oh, actually, come to think of it, I need to get rid of this stuff, don't I? I don't want this in my inventory because if it's in my inventory, I don't care about that at the moment. If it's in my inventory and we, you know, try and get this stuff, it might not. There we go. Oh, so that guy became a pig, man. So basically what this stuff does is it creates strength, things with strength, basically. Let's just drop light on it a bit, because that sets it alight, and in turn, setting it alight makes it burn quicker because it's a light. So whilst we're here, let's just try and get the last few bits of it that we can. Some of the stuff that's spread out, so stop that spreading even further. And then, you know, cursed earth. It's gonna be good because, as you just literally just saw, it basically spawns mobs at no cost of spawning, but it just spawns mobs. So that's really cool. I've got 15 of it now. I'm gonna leave that there because you know, whatever. But now we have that plus an activated sigil. So now that we've got 48 diamond ore, gonna go tower up, pillar ourselves up, get hopefully at least 18 emeralds from 48, so I'm assuming we're going to get that much. And then we're going to make some wings, because then we can get rid of this jetpack and, you know, have cool armor, like full cool armor, which fully protects us. Because it's also a pain that the part that we're missing is the, you know, the chest plate, which, as far as I remember, you know, protects you for the most. Plus it, you know, I think we have to have all the pieces together to protect us anyway. But yeah, let's just drop some of this in. This is just stuff that obviously dropped from that stuff. Wireless charger, let's go plug that back in where it needs to be. Let's go look up some wings. So we can make unstable those by doing that. So what we want to do is we need to get some gold. I don't know why. Oh, my mouse is like suddenly really slow. So let's do that. Get some semi-stable nuggets. Realize that that isn't there. 18 of those. So now this will make a stable ingot. Well, yeah, stable, unstable ingot. Because whatever. And I think what we're gonna go for is, I like the idea of dragon wings. Plus, I think we have leather. So now we got some angel wings. Drop that in there, and basically that means we can take this off, do this, and basically, if we go up here, we can basically creative fly, and we have wings. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. So now we can pretty efficiently transport ourselves everywhere. Plus, once we get rid of this, we'll be able to see. Well, plus this is just going to be really good for wither fights, so that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple of wither fights at the end of this, or, you know, after this I'm going to kill a few withers, get some wither skulls, hopefully. But now I can just fly. I like it. It's basically like creative, which is really good, basically. So if we want to go up here, it's still probably faster, I think, to just do that. But, you know. Also, I think this is going to be a real test right now. I think it stops full damage. Please, don't die. Okie dokie. Stops full damage. I actually think these can be enchanted as well. Let me check. Do you know how I can check? I have an enchantment table. Right here. Yeah, they can be enchanted. So that's, I think, what we can do is fabricate a lot of enchantments and get this armor up even better than it currently is. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. Because now I can have some cool armor, and that means I can do a couple more wither fights because, you know, I have the ability to, because I can fly without having to worry about jetpacks, and also I have full armor basically, which is really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hopefully by next episode we should have, well, 30 hearts in total, and a few cooler things, because I should be killing some withers. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.